Hey folks, Mattio's Fidget Factor here. The Spyderco Phillips Kapara. By far the best deploying Spyderco I've got. I mean, it's just amazing. My only issues with it are the compression lock is poorly placed for left-handed users. It's just kind of hard to activate it. All right, so let's get going. All right, so this is $203, weight 3.4 ounces, blade steel, S30V. I'll wait to give you a total fidget factor until I'm done with the video. Ambidextrous Carry Fidgettability. I gave it a 7. It would get higher if left-handed users were more easily able to access the compression lock, and this is a difficult compression lock compared to many other Spydercos anyway. Spydyhole is ambidextrous, obviously. Yeah, gave that a 7. Fidgettability Carry Comfort, 8. This is incredibly comfortable to carry. The carbon fiber edges around it are rounded. This is one of my favorite deep carry pocket clips, the Spyderco wire pocket clip. It's amazing. I love it. So Fidgettability Carry Comfort, I gave it an 8. Fidgettability Sexiness, 9. I love this knife so much. Between the carbon fiber, the red backspacer there is just, in my opinion, one of the sexiest Spydercos out there. I mean, it's got a very unobtrusive Spydyhole compared to a lot of other Spyderco knives. It's just great and sexy. I mean, it's just, look at it. It's beautiful. All right. Ease of Flick Fidgettability. I gave this a 7 because this is far and above the best flicking Spyderco I own. I mean, it's ridiculously easy. But the issues I get with compression lock, all I could give it was 7 for Ease of Flick, which kills me because this thing is the most easily deploying Spyderco I've ever had the pleasure of playing with. But the compression lock on this just kills it for me. I mean, it's still an amazing knife in every regard, but the compression lock issues. Sometimes I wish my right side worked a little bit better. Comfort 8, Sexiness 9, okay, Ease of Flick 7, One-Handed Fidgettability 7. It's only brought down by the compression lock issues. Okay, 3, Fidgettability Speed. I got a new way I measure speed. How many times can I flick and release it in 60 seconds? This made 16 in 60 seconds, which was like 2.66, so I rounded it up to 3. So that's my new way of doing speed, so I've got a way to measure that. Fidgettability weight, 3.4 ounces. This is a very lightweight knife, thanks to the carbon fiber, obviously. It's also got a slight amount of milling in there, so it's just incredibly lightweight. So 8. Fidgettability sound, 7. I mean, this sound is just the best sound ever. It just does not have much of a sound closing, so 7. Nothing too crazy. Fidgettability Comfort, 5. The best flick in the world, but the compression lock, I don't know if it would be easier if it was down a little bit lower, maybe even getting up too close to the pivot. But yeah, it's just the only compression lock I've ever really had an issue with. And the Shaman can be a pain sometimes, but this one, yeah. So Comfort 5, just not comfortable at all to close up. So that brings me to Happiness Fidgettability 5, only because that deploying is the best, but the closing just cuts the price down in half. Cuts the number down in half. So 5. Happiness with Fidgettability, 5. Yeah, so that brings total Mattio's Fidgettability. 6.6 total Fidgettability. So, not the best, but this would easily be the best if this compression lock was just for my left-handed usage. I mean, it can do it and do it well. I love this knife. I love carrying this knife. I love fidgeting with this knife. Just if it was a little easier to close, a little bit faster speed out of it. All right, thanks guys. Have a good one.